Hey you guys, I'm Magical and I'm doing a baked potato mukbang while I tell you that I was totally wrong about my tier rating about Tana Mongeau. So, I guess, basically, I'll start by saying this. I did a tier rating. I did a video on my YouTube channel called Is Tana Mongeau Pregnant with Jake Paul's Baby? I find out the truth. You know, it was like this dramatic title. And sometimes I do dramatic titles like that. And I did a chair reading in that video. And I got that Tana Mongeau was pregnant with Jake Paul's baby. Well, I was totally wrong about that. This is a good baked potato, but I am a fake psychic apparently. But this is a really good baked potato though. But I'm still a fake psychic. So I got that Tana Mongeau was pregnant with Jake Paul's baby, and I thought she was, like, you guys, like, if you watch that video that I did called Is Tana Mongeau Pregnant with Jake Paul's Baby? I Find Out the Truth. You will see that I was, like, gushing about Tana Mongeau being pregnant with a girl. And I was like, oh my gosh, this person is so special. She's gonna, like, be like the reincarnation of Princess Diana. She's gonna, like, change the world. And I really felt the energy of this child. I thought she was there. I don't know what the heck I was smoking. But I really thought I might have been onto something. But you know what? At the same time, though, I really thought I was onto something. I really thought that there was this girl, this baby girl that Tana was going to have, that Tana was pregnant with when I did that tarot reading. But at the same time, though, there was always a part of me throughout filming that video called Is Tana Mongeau Pregnant with Jake Paul's Baby? Where I was in the back of my head thinking, I don't know, what if I'm wrong? But then also, you know, when I first, like the very first card that I got, when I asked the question, is Tana Mongeau pregnant with Jake Paul's baby right now? The card that I got to answer that question is the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. So it usually means yes. But see, the thing is, the way that I do my tarot readings, I don't do reversed cards. Like, I don't read reverse cards. I always keep my cards upright, but sometimes my cards get mixed up in the deck and I'll pull a reverse card, and sometimes I'll flip it because I'll be like, no, I don't think that I'll be like, I don't think that that card was meant to be read reversed. But then sometimes I get the feeling that the card was actually meant to be read reversed, and so I'll read the card reversed even though I don't normally do reversed card readings. I normally don't read reverse cards. So when I got the Nine of Cups, I got the Nine of Cups as reversed. So I asked the question in my tarot reading, is Tana Mongeau pregnant with Jake Paul's baby right now? And I got the Nine of Cups reversed. Like, the way that I pulled the card was I saw it reversed at first, but then I thought, wait, no, I don't think it was meant to be, I was thinking, I don't think it's meant to be read reversed, but then I wasn't totally sure. So I just read it as upright because that's the way I would have normally had read it as. And plus also because it was the wish card, because it was the Nine of Cups, and and because that card usually means yes, I thought, okay, maybe it really wasn't meant to be read as, like, anything other than yes, because it's the wish card. Like, like, I felt like if it was a no, then why didn't I get a more obvious no card, But then again, at the same time, I guess the Nine of Cups reversed is probably the most, maybe obvious no you could get. I don't know. But because, it upright the card means yes. So I guess reversed it probably would mean like a really hard no. So I guess I just wasn't sure how to read it because I normally do upright readings. And so in the back of my head, I was thinking throughout the whole video, I don't know, maybe I am wrong. But then when I kept asking questions, it kept kind of giving me things that I felt like, okay, I think she's pregnant. I think I'm right. And then when I got that last card, when I asked if Tana is Tana pregnant with a girl, and I got the Ace of Cups, I felt that powerful energy, and I felt like I was so in the vortex. Like I thought I was so connected to Source. I thought I was like so right because I felt so good. Does that make sense? Like, when you meditate and you get intuitive answers, you always want to think that it's right because it is, because you're in the vortex, because you're connected to Source. But sometimes I feel like I meditate and I don't know if I'm always getting the right answer, or I'll ask questions and then it won't turn out like the answer I got in meditation, or I'll be in a good mood and think that I'm right about something, and then maybe I'll turn out to be wrong. So maybe I wasn't really in the vortex in all those occasions in which I'm talking about, where I thought I was feeling good and then I got an intuitive answer about something. So maybe I wasn't really in the vortex, and maybe that's why I didn't get the right answer. There's a crow literally, or raven literally, like feet away from me. It's flying outside my window. Okay, that was weird. What does that mean? Okay, I feel like that was a sign. You might think that something like that is not a coincidence, but I do see signs and things, and you can pay attention to things like that, and maybe they're signs. I don't know. I think when you have a gut feeling that something is a sign, it's probably a sign. And I think that the bird flying so close to my window just now was kind of like my indication that, like, what the fuck? Where are these people? Some person said yelled good morning from their balcony. I was wondering, like, were they talking to me? Like, can they see me right now? I'm like, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying to make a video and relax right now. And I'm usually a friendly person. But anyway, maybe that bird flying close to my window just now was like my indication that, like, maybe I am actually getting accurate intuitive guidance. I don't know. I don't know what that sign meant, you guys. But, like, I don't know what that sign of that bird meant just now. But, like, basically, I really felt the energy of Tana having this baby girl. And I don't know, maybe I wanted that to be the case, and maybe that's why I was really feeling it. Or maybe she is pregnant. Maybe she doesn't know she's pregnant yet. But Tana Mongeau made a video saying that she's not pregnant. So I'm pretty sure Tana's not pregnant, you guys. And I'm pretty sure I was just totally wrong. Unless, of course, Tana takes a real pregnancy test and finds out that she actually was pregnant, and then maybe I am actually right. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. So, but it's okay. Like, because I kind of suspected in the back of my head that I might have read that card wrong. I kind of suspected that maybe I was supposed to read that card reversed. I kind of suspected the whole time that maybe I was supposed to read the Nine of Cups reversed. That's the card I mean. And then getting the Ace of Cups, like when I asked, is Tana pregnant with a girl, and then I got the Ace of Cups as my answer to that question. Maybe that was the tarot trying to tell me that that Tana and Jake would be relieved that they are not pregnant, because the Ace of Cups is kind of a celebratory card, you know? It's like, so maybe that was like, maybe the hand coming out from the sky was like, not a baby girl, like, here you go, here's a baby. Maybe that hand meant, here you go, here's your blessing of not being pregnant. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I think I'm usually a pretty accurate tarot reader, but I don't know. I was just wrong about this one, you guys. And I think that, you know, basically, you never have to worry about me. Basically, you never have to worry about me not telling you when I'm wrong about something, because I'm always doubting my psychic abilities. I'm always second guessing my psychic abilities. I'm always questioning if I'm getting things right. I don't know if that's healthy. Probably not. But I want to be honest with you guys, you know? Like, I'm never going to just lie to you guys and be like, oh, I'm totally right. And then if you call me out on something, I'm never going to be like, oh, I was still right, you know? Like, I'm never going to be, like, super defensive and be like, well, you know, X, Y, and Z, and make a bunch of excuses. Like, no, like, I was just wrong. Like, I'm just going to tell you straight up, I was wrong about this tarot reading. It happens. To me, anyway. I mean, I am still a really new tarot reader. I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been reading tarot cards for less than a year. Like, I started reading tarot cards in December of 2018. I've only been reading tarot cards for like 6 months. Or I guess it would be 7 months now. Going on 8 months. So, like, I'm not exactly a psychic expert here, but I do have psychic abilities, like, but I'm not, like, super psychic. And I don't think people realize this, but psychic abilities are actually something that can improve and grow over time. I don't know if everyone knows this, but anyone can be psychic. And in fact, everyone is psychic to different degrees. Like, everyone has intuition. It's just that you don't always know whether or not you can trust that your intuition is accurate until you start practicing using your intuition, like testing things out to see how the outcome happens or whether or not you were right about something. Most people don't practice that. They're using their intuition as a skill, like how you would practice playing the piano, but that's how you become more psychic. You just practice by reading tarot cards. That's probably the best way to practice. Or, you know, by reading runes or something like that. Or, you know, you can kind of, you can try to get feelings about something and then wait and see what happens, and then, you know, you can sort of, you know, test out how you feel about certain thoughts and see if it's right. I mean, there's lots of things you can do, but the best way to become more psychic, in my opinion, is to meditate every day for about 20 minutes. by quieting your mind and trying not to think any thoughts. And the best way to do that is to listen to music or some sound, or you could focus on an object like a candle, like flickering fire, you know, or ocean waves, like how I'm looking at ocean waves right now through my window. So, but definitely, I think music is the easiest way to quiet your mind, by just focusing on a sound. And then eventually you start to become more psychic. Like, I do hear things now. I'm apparently mostly clairaudient. And clairaudient is it just means clear hearing. So I'll hear noises, and then something will happen and I'll realize that I heard it before it happened, which is weird. I don't hear like words really. I mean, I do hear people talking sometimes, like mumbled voices. And sometimes I wonder if I'm hearing the thoughts of other people or something, or if I'm just like making up these words in my head, you know, like am I going crazy? But like sometimes I'll be like in a quiet room and I'll hear like mumbled voices, and I'll try to hear what they're saying, and I can't hear what they're saying yet. But I feel like I'm hearing maybe either ghosts or spirit guides trying to tell me something. I don't know. I just hope that eventually whatever they're saying I'll actually be able to hear. For now, I just hear like little subtle things. Like, I'm not really getting a whole bunch of giant, like, big epiphanies in the clairaudient messages that I get. It's just little things. Like, I'm gonna make a video about this, but like, for example, I got a really big speeding ticket earlier this year, and I kept hearing a police siren while I was driving, but there were no police cars anywhere that I could see on the road, like anywhere around me. Like, I was looking like, where is this police siren coming from? And it was nowhere to be found. Like, there were no police cars. But I kept hearing this like little tiny subtle every once in a while I was driving, and I was like, I felt like I could have sworn I heard a police siren, but there's no police sirens. Why do I keep hearing this police siren? It just kept going like that. I just kept hearing this police siren. And then, of course, I get pulled over by a police car, and I get a giant speeding ticket. That morning, when I kept hearing this police siren over and over again. That had never happened to me before. I'm pretty sure that was the first psychic vision I've ever had. No, that was the second psychic vision I've ever had while actually awake. Usually I get psychic visions in my sleep. Like, I guess I'm kind of clairvoyant as well, but only when I'm sleeping or half asleep. Like, I'll fall asleep and see something and wake up. So it kind of comes in my dreams. My clairvoyant visions come in my dreams. But usually if I'm awake, I'm like clairaudient, apparently. But it's still really subtle. It's in the initial stages because, like, I only just started like unlocking these psychic abilities in a way that I've actually been aware of it. I mean, it's likely that I've been pretty psychic my whole life and I just never really was aware of it. I think that's the case for most people. Like, I just wasn't aware whether or not I could trust the intuitions that I was getting was accurate, or just like my own thoughts my whole life, you know? I think that's what the case was for me. But I was wrong about Tana and Jake. I was totally wrong about Tana and Jake being pregnant. And that would be my mom running water in the kitchen. So yeah. It's okay though. You know what? I was right about one thing. I got I asked, when will Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul tell the world that Tana is pregnant? And I got the Seven of Wands, which I thought meant, okay, they will tell everyone that Tana is pregnant in 7 days. And in about 7 days, Tana did come out and make a video and tell us that she's not pregnant. So at least I got the timing right. But I didn't get, I mean, I got the timing kind of right. I don't know if it was exactly 7 days. I said in my video that it might not be exactly 7 days, but it would be about 7 days probably. Like I said, it might be a few days less or more than 7, but it would probably be about 7 days. And I was pretty much right. Like, it's been a week, and then Tana made the video saying that she pranked Jake by making him think he was pregnant. She was pregnant because Tana used a fake pregnancy test. So Tana is not pregnant. But I got the timing pretty much right. I just didn't get, like, the actual pregnancy right. Unless, of course, like I said, Tana really is pregnant and she just doesn't know yet. But I'm just gonna say I was wrong. Tana Mongeau is not pregnant with Jake Paul's baby, and I learned a valuable lesson though, which is that when I get a reversed card, it's meant to be read reversed. Apparently, I didn't know that because I am a new tarot reader, but now I know that. So if I would have been able to do this reading again, in hindsight, being, you know, I think I would have gotten it right. I think I would have gotten this reading right. If I could do it over, I think I would have gotten this reading right. I think I would have gotten that Tana Mongeau. I think I would have gotten that Tana Mongeau was not pregnant with Jake Paul's baby if I could do this tarot reading over again. But I'm going to end this video here. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I know I only eat like 4 bites of this potato. Like I said, I can't mukbang and talk at the same time. I don't know. That's just me. I can't eat and talk. But I love you guys. Please subscribe to me. I really need 1,000 subscribers because YouTube is my passion. And I really want to do YouTube full time eventually. And if I could do YouTube full time, I could make so many more cool videos. There's like so many different editing things I want to do, but I just don't have time to do it because I have to go to work and stuff. So, like, please subscribe to me. If I could at least get 1,000 subscribers, then I could at least have the chance to do YouTube full time. But I won't ever be able to make any money from my YouTube channel until I get 1,000 subscribers. So please help me. And like this video if you liked it. Subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family if you like tarot readings and mukbangs, because I think I'm going to start doing mukbangs like every week. Like once a week I could do a mukbang. It's not going to be a whole bunch of food or anything, but I'll do a mukbang. I'll show you guys what I like to eat. And it's probably going to be a lot of fast food. If you like fast food mukbangs, then keep watching me. Bye. Love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, hello. That's my elf. So, I just wanted to add that I believe that I got everything else right in all of my other tarot readings about Tana Mongeau and Jake Paul. And I believe that I got everything right about Tana and Jake Paul being in love with each other in all of my other tarot readings about Jake Paul. I also believe that I got everything right in all of my other tarot readings that I've ever done on YouTube. that were not about Tana and Jake Paul, like in my general weekly readings, for example. Basically, I just want to stress and clarify that I really do believe that the only thing that I got wrong in my tarot readings is that Tana Mongeau is not pregnant with Jake Paul's baby. And I think that the only reason why I got that stuff wrong about Tana Mongeau being pregnant only is because I got that card, I got the Nine of Cups reversed, and I just didn't really, I didn't know if I should read it as reversed or as upright, like I said, since I usually do not do reverse readings. But now I realize that when Source gives you a reverse card, it's for a reason, and it's meant to be read as reversed. So I really learned a big lesson here about the importance of following signs and following my intuition. And, you know, just like how when you're shuffling tarot cards and then a card jumps out and that card was not supposed to jump out, you're supposed to read that card. That card is a message, you know? It's a sign, it's important, it's relevant, and you're supposed to read that card. So I should have known that because I got the Nine of Cups reversed, that I should have read it as reversed. But I'm still such a new tarot reader that I just did not realize the importance of reading the cards as they are drawn, and I learned that lesson with this experience. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Please subscribe to me. I do free general tarot readings every single week, and people say they're accurate, so like I said, I think the only thing that I got wrong is that Tana Mongeau is not pregnant with Jake Paul's baby. And don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and share this video with friends and family who you think want free tarot readings. And, you know, I'm also going to start doing some funny skits on my channel pretty soon. I just had a lot going on with editing other videos, but I'm definitely going to do funny skits on my channel really soon. Thanks for watching, and say bye, Elfin. Bye. Thanks for watching Magical. Please subscribe to her. She really needs 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe to me.